Blinkers, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, well, it's not a video, it's a live stream. In today's live stream, I'm only playing in 1 tier 10. Whoa. Whoa. That's why I have a tune mate to make me look better. Is my game audio screwed up? It is. Why is it reset? A lot. I mean, what, you've only been fighting in noob MMs, now you're being dragged out of it. Who paid you to do this? What do you mean, who paid me to do this? Oh, you mean the 116 F3, the whole stream. I thought you meant suffer with my tune mate. Yeah. I know how to make him rage. In every sentence, we must type bro at least once. Well, believe it or not, bro, I have the ability to mute you. I just realized that this isn't the mic that you guys are hearing me through. This is the mic you guys are hearing me through. I have a different mic for Discord and for Streamlabs. It's why I can mute you and then say my tune mate's bad. And then you couldn't hear anything I just said. I got a sub this week. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Alright. Inside? Yeah, I know. Step on me? What? Bro, you got a fan. I don't know. You're over 18. No problem. Wait, I gotta ask, step where? Gotta unravel the mystery. Maybe he just wants like his toes stepped on. Oh, I'm already cooked. Maybe not. I mean, I am in like the most useless tank in tier 10. Neither can I. Nice. I like how the enemy E50M is just penning me every single shot. Ah. This tank is literally the biggest pile of trash in the game. .383. I mean, I have no support from my team, and I am gonna die. Yep, and I'm lit on fire. Thanks, game. Thank you. That was a winnable game. 100%. My volume sucks? I don't know. Cry about it. Oh, because I forgot to unmute desktop audio. You appear to be on fire.
I appear to be on fire.
You ever heard of a repair kit?
The repair kit that was already used? Yeah.
That sounds like a skill issue.
It is a skill issue because I suck.
Well, you didn't do much worse than me, probably. Because
I did do much worse than you.
our team decided that they didn't want to support me. Well, apart from our YOLOing Lorraine and Object 84. They did a great job.
I think I did a
Whoa!
terrible job.
I'll turn you up a little bit. Like that. There you go.
I did a terrible job.
Well, I did 1200, so.
I did less.
I can't even. Well, no, I definitely can blame the 116 for that game. It's just a pile of shit. Just a good luck charm upon your suffering. Yeah, first game was really winnable. You know, going up against two 60%ers in platooning E50Ms. I mean, I've said it in the past. Anybody that's like platooning cringe tanks is just cringe themselves. Because I don't understand how it can be that fun to play two overpowered vehicles. Like, I don't get
It's
it.
worse when you.
Here's
Worse when
another
you
great
come
example.
across
We got two people in T95 E6s. Like, I don't know. Is it fun to play into overpowered tanks? Like, does it make you feel skilled? You know, does it make you feel skilled that you have to play in a tank that's overpowered to do well at the game and enjoy it? I don't know. It's a question you got to ask yourself when you're the one driving it. Personally, I find fun in challenging myself and driving vehicles that are actually fun to use rather than just this tank is overpowered and I can do whatever I want in it. But what do I know?
The 116, his favorite tank.
Yeah, bro, it's so good. Well, I mean, what a shocker. They're driving over to the medium flank. And already we've lost the game. How fun. What's really funny is even if a tank crosses there, I probably won't be able to spot it. Nope. Taco Tuesday crosses all the way with zero problems at all. Good job. Our E6 is doing great. Oh, and our Vickers Light's over here. Wow. I mean, we already lost. There's nothing I can do in this situation. The only feasible play I can make to get a little bit of damage is to push the 2 and 5B and the Hori.
Got a 614 in on their
Oh,
line.
I got a Kron on my side. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. Apparently my ammo rack gets damaged. That makes sense.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, this was a winnable game. Well, it lights me on fire. That is now the second time I've been lit on fire in a row in this vehicle. Yes, once again, a winnable game. Definitely. Oh, yeah, there you go. Wow, good job, team. Good job. Once again, I can't really blame you for these losses.
I blame myself. Still very bad.
This just really shows how terrible Blitz is. Can't wait to see the team. Wow. 0 damage E6. Good job. 45%er. Quit the game. M60. 43%er. Quit the game. Vickers Light. 48%er. Quit the game. Good job, guys. You did a great job. As I said, these E6 players must be very, very skilled to be playing in both Noob MM platooning double E6s. You get 0 applause, 0 skill. You're bad. I watched Juicy play his grill aggressive and tried it out myself. I mean, it's alright. But I wouldn't. I just drive a Waffenträger if you want to play a Waffenträger Alfie 100 if you want to play a grill aggressive, because it's just a better grill. It's a tier lower. It's more mobile and actually has a fully traversing turret, which means that you can back it up in a position where you can shoot and then pull into cover faster. If the grill
He's
had a
lying.
fully traversable turret, it'd be a lot better. I'm lying.
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
Yes, I'm lying. Says the person with 3,000 games.
Almost.
Yes. Oh, I got a message from Flossie. Good game, yeah. Truly a remarkable game. As I said, it's fun to go up against double platooning E6s and literally have no way to counter it. I mean, each E6 has about 3,200 DPM. So that means 6,400 damage per minute. Plus the fact that our mediums were 40%. Now you could say, oh, but Droodles, why didn't you push your 116 and VK72 over to medium flank? I don't know. Maybe because, like, neither of us can actually do anything over there. So that's absolutely pointless. To be honest with myself, it's super fun to play overpowered tanks like the 4005. Well, I don't really consider the 4005 overpowered. I think the 4005's cringe.
Knows you.
Wow. Isn't that crazy?
We're gonna lose.
Yeah, it's the guy who's in chat, who is the same person who couldn't bear to watch me play World of Tanks PC for one stream.
The spotting range on this tank sucks. Holy crap.
No, it's just that they're in bushes. I know, it's a crazy thought. See that knockdown tree there? They might just be in that position.
I know they're there. I saw it get knocked down.
Yeah, then what do you expect?
Yeah, they're there.
Why don't you just cross mid? Well, now you can't. But you could have. Okay. Good RNG, as always. This is a very, very good tank.
Your favorite one.
Yeah, it's great. Take some accountability for mess ups, yeah, because it's my fault that my team had 3 zeros. You're right, bro. I mean, maybe your goal is trying to make me rage, but if that is your goal, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry. When 2,400 damage is the highest on a team, and you expect me to take accountability, you're wrong. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're expecting here.
I'm gonna turn around and help you. Because I can't do anything with this OBJ2684.
Well, I of course have to drive into the base cap, because apparently nobody on our team wants to do anything about that. There you go. Wow, I got a bounce. What a piece of trash. I mean, I get this tank having like 490 alpha. Like, I get it. Like, it's supposed to be inaccurate because it has high alpha. But, like, why do we have to make it this inaccurate? Like, why couldn't we just make it a little bit inaccurate and be like, wow, that's a good way of balancing it? Instead, it has no armor, no accuracy, no DPM.
I cleared an IS-7
Wow.
after struggling to pin it.
Good job from our 4005. We're a noob MM. I can tell you that for a fact. Because these players are way too bad to be normal players.
Oh, it's because of my MM.
Yeah, but usually the matchmaker favors the people that have over 5,500 games.
It was in favor of me this time.
But this is definitely a noob MM game here.
I'm cooked.
Do not die.
I'm gonna die.
Well, there's a tank on your rear, so I would get into cover. That 268 is back there. So if you get spotted, you will die.
The 268 is up on our hill.
I heard him. No, that's the 268 version 4. They have
I'm
2.
talking about the hill over that way.
Well,
Okay.
just back out of there. Oh, no, you were right. They're over there.
Thank you.
Good thing I have reactive armor.
Try not to get shot in my butt.
I heard somebody shoot at you, but I guess it was the 268 there. Can you flank? Can you just back out of there? Yeah.
I can't.
268 just fired, actually. Let's see if I can get him cleared. Nope. Yeah, just flank and go fully wide. Actually, no, go up the hill. Go up the hill. You can just go, yeah, because they won't spot you. I mean, maybe the boss shot you will, but go full speed up the mid-hill, and they won't be able to kill you. There's no way. And then you can use the bushes there to hopefully spot. I mean, realistically, there's nothing I can do here. There's the 268. You got him? Nice. Okay, I just push and find the boss shot to own at this point. We only have a minute. Oh, there he is. See ya. That was a cringe game. I heard a shot that sounded like it came off to your side, so I'd assume the 268 was off to your, in their spawn in the corner there, but I guess you were right, and he was on our side, because I lost like 1,400 health in a matter of 2 seconds. If I didn't have reactive, I would have died. I thought you were talking about the V4, because the V4 went up mid-hill.
The 268 on our hill is what killed the girl.
Well, I can't complain. 6,000 damage is not bad. Doesn't make up for the other 2 games, but it's something. Did you know that I go arse first into danger and then blame my whole team for my mistakes?
This is a good player match.
Why?
I see 2 people at the 10-year anniversary.
Oh? I mean, I don't know if last game is Noob MM. It's very hard to tell with Blitz. It's just how bad the player base is. I mean, you have 3,000 games. What, you have another 1,000 on your other accounts. You have like 5K in total, and you're better than like 80% of the player base? I'm dying. Probably not what?
Sound pretty bad.
I don't know. You did fine that game. If you were forced to play one tank, what would I choose? The Quetzal or the 116? I'd choose the 116. The 116 has things going for it. It has alpha. It can reach 40. It can get bounces. The Quetzal does not have anything going for it. There's a big difference between the two.
Droodles would rather play a PZ2 over that.
What, the Panzer 2J?
No, the tier 1.
Oh.
You'd rather play the PZ2 tier 1 over that, wouldn't you?
I'd rather play neither at that point. Good job from our T100. Moving up. Let's see. Oh, good job from our Moishan. Wow, we got some good players on our team.
I'll go with you.
Oh, I got a bounce. Believe it or not, I got a bounce.
Rage.
All right. Well,
Have you
there's some...
considered raging it? I think someone wants a free tank.
Okay. Do you have the clear on the 7? Nah, I'll get him. It's fine.
I'm moving down from the hill because I'm getting shot from an E6.
Yes. We can probably push this. We just need
There's
to...
an E6
wait.
to our left, though, on that hill.
Well,
by
I
the
mean, what's he
bridge.
gonna do? 100 damage? Yeah, we're fine.
There's a 50 TP in their spawn, apparently.
480. Good. Alright, now there is a minnow. Name it on that really quickly.
There's a
If
50
you look over
TP.
here, there are tanks you can shoot. I know, it's
I was
crazy.
looking for 50 TP.
Yes, but how about we go for the tanks that are threats? Because that 183 is the only player left on our team. And if that 183 kills the 60 T... Okay. Of course. Of course. You can pet him in the roof.
Up I missed, because it has... I didn't let it zoom in.
Just load gold.
FP's
You can
got
pet him in
that.
the turret. Oh, actually, shoot the AMX M4. That's a bigger threat. Oh, why, gun? I mean, honestly, what's funny is that loading HE gave me more damage than if I didn't.
Oh, I
Come
can't
on,
pin
don't
that
bother.
with HE, so I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, come on, turn your tank to the side. Nah, I can't. Alright, let me see if I can pen them. Nah, let's back up. Well, I'm gonna back up at least. I don't want to be hit by the AMX, because I know he's camping there. Yeah, there's the shell. Okay.
Yeah.
You hold the minnow off, and make sure he doesn't shoot me. And I'm gonna deal with the E6. Alright, you're fine now. You can start backing up.
Alright, that's exactly what I'm gonna do then.
Just try and hold as long as you can.
I'm trying. I know how to use IS-7 a little bit. I know how to get the bounces.
Nice.
He's got reactive armor on, and I have no track to use.
Just back up. You need to back up. Just keep backing up. Hold the backup button. Keep backing up. If you back up, the minnow can't see you.
I cleared the minnow.
I see. General advice for that situation, I would recommend in the future to just back up towards me, because then it's going to force them to maneuver. Oh, he broke my gun. I still got the kill, but he broke my gunner right at the end there. My aiming circle was the size of frickin' Chicxulub. Although, I doubt you know what that is.
You're probably right.
It's the meteor that killed the dinosaurs.
Hey, I did 3,400.
Nice. I did a little more.
By a lot.
That game was not Noob MM. What? What? These players... Yo, Darkstar, did I make mistakes that game? Was 7,200 enough for you, or should I take some accountability there? You know, clearly, I'm not good enough. I need to get better.
I think I need to get better.
That's why I'm the master. Last time I did a tournament, I was in my Foch fighting an E5 with full HE. That sounds like a lot of effort. They should add the ZTZ99 to Blitz. I don't even know what that is. Let me Google it.
It's a tank, obviously.
You're a cancer patient.
Thank you.
Good. Bro, it's in service. It's currently in service. Why would... Okay. E5. Well, they've MJ on their team. This is not going to be a fun battle. Andy's in an E5. Cringe.
I'm gonna back out here as soon as possible if there's too much people here, because I'm only here with the WT.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, I might as well spot someone.
Ah,
Got the
well,
mobility.
there goes the
Oh,
destiny.
my.
Good.
That's a good clear.
It's a lucky clear.
Trying to pay attention to your side while I'm at it. See 3 people over there, one's dead. 4? Yeah, their whole team is basically over there, so I'm gonna get up.
You just need to flank. That's all you gotta do.
Up, someone's over on my side as well.
Well, kill him.
I don't know what tank it is. There's the issue.
It's a 140. You're welcome. I figured it out.
I don't think I'm soloing a 140, but I'll try.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Not really sure what to do.
Dumbass WZ over here is doing so great.
Is he? There's no way this is the real MJ. I don't believe it. If that's the real MJ, he sold his account. Because that player is terrible. Oh.
Shot in the rear. I'm coming up from the rear because they're moving.
I'm chilling. Our first couple games are really bad, but these ones are better.
I cleared the E6. You don't gotta worry about that no more. No more E6. Should make life a little bit easier.
I think you'll be just fine.
I bounced the rear of an MIV. Or MV.
An M5, yo. Alright, well, all that's left is a badger.
I'm just gonna go around back.
I literally cannot pen that badger anywhere. Oh, I did pen him. That's the one downside of running rammer there, guys. That's the one downside. I literally could not pen that badger anywhere apart from that tiny, tiny, tiny window. I need to see if that's actually MJ. I don't think that is. I don't believe it. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe it's MJ Gamer is what his account is. I always get confused on who it is. I love getting YOLO'd by 2183s. Imagine getting YOLO'd.
I should play the 183.
Why?
Just so we lose.
Well. I thought you didn't want to disappoint me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just because you know I listen to you.
What bad word did he say? I said the S word. I know, crazy. People are thinking I said, like, the N word or something.
If you did, it's nuggets.
Yeah, I said nuggets. I saw you freaking post that, too.
Nuggets. I had to make sure people understood I posted nuggets.
You are a nugget.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, they got a Minotauro. They got a concept. Interesting. Okay, what the heck spotted me?
What the frick? Oh my god.
You having fun
Somehow
there?
I had the smallest aiming circle possible and it went under the Minotaur.
Bruh. Oh, great. Oh, and the minnow's just shooting me now. Oh, makes sense, because I guess I'm the threat. Ah.
I'll go behind the minnow and get an HE into it.
I just don't understand why he's making that play, because he's killing himself.
He's dead.
Yeah, we are probably going to lose this.
I've got minnow for armor, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Well, that'll help you. He is not going to be able to... No, he might be able to kill you. Yeah, you're probably going to die.
I probably hope I don't die.
Yeah, you died.
I had like 0.2 seconds left.
Don't worry, we have a full health 183 who decided not to help.
He's just chilling behind you. That's how he's helping.
Yeah, definitely. The one thing I do like about this tank is it does hit pretty hard. .511. If I angle it
23's trying to get the
properly.
E6.
I know. He'll get him, because I'm not sure why the E6 made that play. This gun, the problem with this tank is just like, you shoot anything further than 10 feet and it just sucks. I mean, it hits hard. And I did fine this game.
Well, the FE was doing something, now he's dead.
Well, there you go.
I did so good.
You know, you YOLO'd.
I mean, that's to finish the Minotaur. I knew I could one-shot that with an HE.
You did kill him.
That was a problem, so
To be fair, if the 183 had covered when that tortoise crossed, you would have been fine. I think the major reason why you died is because you bled 1,000 health before pushing. I have bad news to all haircut enjoyers. The meme isn't massive anymore. What meme?
The low taper fade.
Oh. I think I'm gonna get a haircut soon. I'm gonna have the sides shaved, but I'm gonna leave the top pretty fluffy. Why am I running a rammer? Because I'm doing a test, which I talked about in my previous video.
Droodles should get a low taper fade. If you agree with me, type something in that chat.
Yeah, well, my skin is white, so... Do white people even get low taper fades? Where? Okay. What? I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna go this way. I don't remember exactly what a low taper fade is, but all I do... It looks like a freaking lightning bolt. Isn't that what it is? I never even understood the meme. Ah, there was a blind shot. Okay. So they're all going there.
In the next 2 seconds because the camo value on this tank sucks.
Well, I'm not sure what to say about this current unfolding situation.
I was I did get a shot in on a Sheridan, so one's down a little. Please back up quicker. Oh, the OBJ777 Impulse and the 90.01 is pushing over there.
Nice. Ooh, look at that. For once, my RNG is decent. A Sheridan.
Yep. Oh, crap. There's an E3.
There is. I will move up and support you. The good news is that if this player decides to poke me, I have reactive, although they are looking at you.
should quit Blitz.
537. Yeah, that game you play a little bit sussler, not gonna lie.
I should quit Blitz.
I think you should. Oh, what was that?
I think I will.
Darn. Come on, E3, shoot. Thank you. Now I shoot you in the track wheel. Nice speed boost you got there. It's really helping you out. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now, the only way I die is if you have mad cause bad?
No, I can make you mad by camping and spawn with the super German heavy. German, oh my god.
I think your brain is mad.
I speak English, but it doesn't come out like that.
I don't think that was English that you were speaking there.
This is gibberish.
Gibberish?
Yep.
Okay. Gibberish.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. Pretty sure I said that wrong too, right?
Yeah. Gibberish.
I can't speak.
Gibberish, bro.
Hey, you want Droodles to make fun of you? Be like me.
Yep. You like when I make fun of you.
I do.
Yeah, I know. Well, one of us did fine.
It wasn't me.
Bingo!
I'm gonna camp and spawn with a German super heavy.
Well, I mean, you can't do a lot worse than you did in that game, so.
Well, I know how to play the U100, I think.
Yes, it's called Hold W.
I think on average it's like 2,000 for me with this.
My crazy video did flop in the end. What crazy video? I should try the crusty hairstyle. What? What?
Droodle should go bald. I think he'll look good.
I would look good bald. I'm gonna be the Heisenberger. I sprained my pinky today. That's not how you spell luckily. That's okay.
What if I rage? If I rage, do you give away a tank?
No, if you rage, you get to sell another collector.
I will do that. If I rage, I will sell another collector tank.
How much gold did you say? 300,000?
Over.
I don't understand how you can sell that much. You are the person that I make fun of. Like you're the person. I was literally saying people need to stop selling their tanks.
Hey guys, if you want tips on how to gamble, just ask me. Sell your collector tanks, all of them, and like get nothing back.
Alright.
So we got 2 stream snipers.
Yes.
A Minotaur.
It's
on the
probably because I forgot to set a delay on Streamlabs. Which I normally use OBS, but I decided to use Streamlabs because the game runs way better with Streamlabs. But in the future, I will set a delay.
No fun. If you think he shouldn't, say he shouldn't. A lot of you. Petition it.
I shouldn't what?
Shouldn't set delays.
Bro, you're dead already? You get into my game, and then you die in the first 5 seconds. Like, that's pretty impressive.
Okay. Careful, there's an F217 Badger.
Great.
Oh, there's your answer why you died. You were in spawn.
I think we should head back to our spawn. Not push 2 useless tanks.
I'll follow you then.
Yeah, I don't actually know what you were doing there, King of Failure. Like, you're in it. What? I don't know. Oh, you're in my game, and now I get to call you bad. That's not where I aimed. I don't know how it penned, but alright. I will take the pen. This is a loss. Horrible team. I mean, you're part of it, bro.
I'm part of it too. It's not just you.
At least you stuck with me.
Kind of. I should probably not back out.
Okay,
like that.
game. This guy's gonna rush me, but I have reactive, so, I mean, shooting me is just a waste of time. Can you shoot this guy? I'm gonna back him up to you. Actually, I got him. Okay, I'm just gonna load AP. El Bozo. It's funny how he tried to tunnel me as well. Like, great job. I was gonna HE him, but I just don't trust this gun enough. Okay, nice.
Owie. Oh, it bounced. Oh my god.
Don't worry. The game decided to screw me just as hard. I am so good at stream sniping. You're good at being bad. If you hadn't have killed yourself in the first 30 seconds, we would have won that game.
Here. If you're gonna stream snipe again, I'll use a grilled tuna instead at spawn with you.
Bruh, 46%! Oh, come on, King of Failure. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Oh,
King of
man.
Failure, if you want to get back into the game, I'll camp spawn and girly with you.
It's a grill. Like, it just sit and well, the problem is, for some reason, people who are bad at the game decide to drive tanks, which require skill. Why are we grinding the grill as a player who doesn't understand the basic mechanics of Blitz? Like,
Because it's a grill. It's strong.
Yeah, but what's the thought process of grinding it, though? Why did you pick that tank?
Well, maybe because
Why did you decide
it?
it?
I think it'd be a good idea to push into their spawn and die.
That's not what I asked. Why did you decide to grind the grill? Why did you pick to get that tank on your account?
Because it's fast.
Yeah, okay. So is, like, a lot of other tank destroyers.
This one specifically is the fastest.
Is it?
Yep.
You ever heard of the Foch?
That's slow.
Ah, yeah, bro. I love getting roasted. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I did sit and spawn. No, you didn't sit and spawn. You sat on medium flank in the open with zero support from any of your teammates and then died immediately. You're in a tank destroyer with zero armor, playing it like you're king of the frickin' hill.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, he was. Just like Germany in 1940s Normandy Beach. Okay, I have the Progetto over here. There you go. Nice HE.
I'm trying to watch the T10.
We talked about this yesterday, or on my video, I talked about people putting their light tanks on... Okay, how does that not pen, Wargaming? Like, actually, how does that not pen? But, this morning I posted a video talking about players using their mediums and light tanks on the wrong side of the map, and doing exactly this. This is what happens.
Oh, fortunately, I get a shot in on the 215B, because the IS-7 took a hit.
Like, I saw Peter's comment on how he said, you know, like, skilled players drive their mediums to the medium flank because, you know, they can make an impact and stuff. But, like, I don't know. Most people aren't skilled at the game, so it doesn't really... No.
want to block you.
Why is everybody shooting me? You're in a grill in the open, and apparently I'm the bigger threat.
Yes.
Yeah, evidently.
Evidently, I'm gonna get myself killed.
I think you'll be just fine.
Wee. YOLO.
Well, I think I can get one more shot out in this game.
Let me get up behind him and get an HE into his rear.
Boop.
Or
I
not.
don't think you need to. I'm sorry, people make mistakes. I don't know. I just don't understand why you can't have fun and learn how to get better at the game. They go like hand in hand. Only
That's
go
too
medium
hard.
side if it's impossible to win medium side. What? Ren, your brain died there for a second. I've watched people like Bay and Peter, so I know how to drive my mediums on heavy side, but I only do that if I legit know medium side is cooked. The problem is, right, Peter's argument is that medium side is not as effective. What he said was along the lines of, why go to medium side and put my tank in a position that it's not going to be effective in when I could go to heavy side? But I don't fully, like, here's the problem, right? If you play your medium tank to heavy side, you're screwing everybody else on your team for your benefit. That's what you're doing. Because if I'm in a medium and you're in a medium and you decide to drive your medium to heavy flank, I will drive behind your team. I will spot the tank destroyers. I will farm the tank destroyers. I will distract them. And that gives my heavies the advantage to now push up and not worry about the tank destroyers. And then they'll probably die, and then I can farm out the rest of the enemy team. And that's the problem. That's the problem with that theory is once you have a single decent enemy medium and you go to heavy side, you're going to lose the game because of that.
I spotted someone and I don't know who I spotted. Well, I found out who I spotted. It was you.
What?
I'm just gonna miss one and take two. That's okay.
Okay, why is the rhino over here? Okay. And he hatches me. All right, game. Okay. Okay. That's just so cringe.
All my clips reloaded.
Nice. I mean, they're going to lose because our team's pushing medium flank.
50B is coming around.
Medium side is just flank. Yeah.
I cleared their 50B.
Thank you for telling me.
He's worse than me. He was just sitting there.
The problem with, as I said, the problem with going to medium flank the problem with not going to medium flank in a medium is you're actively throwing that side of the map. And, like, you might personally be able to get more damage out. And, you know, even Peter, he gets good win rate. But you're doing all of that at the expense of your team. You are getting that damage, you are getting that farm at the expense of your team. I think, personally, that's a little cringe. I try and do my role as a player. And
I think I want to move up on the Type 71 a little bit.
Alright. I'm just getting the shots out.
I'm gonna go finish the Type 71. Nice.
I like that rhino is still shooting me. I'll let you get the clear. There you go. Yeah, this is a great example. So, me and my teammate held heavy side, and then the mediums absolutely steamrolled. And it's because we were able to do our role while our team was able to flank. The whole point of heavies is holding, right? That's the whole point. So, if I hold in my heavy and my mediums win, then we guaranteed win the game. Peter's just built different. Well, it's two things. A, he plays on the European server, and It's a fact that people on the European server play more passive. I will argue that to the end of time. Like, I have had so many people. I've had people from the Asia server, Lettuce. I don't know if Lettuce played on NA, but in general, any single player that is on EU has an easier experience of pushing, right? On NA, if you try to play aggressive sometimes, you'll just get random by, or YOLO'd by some random 50B or an autoloader. I mean, every TVP player on the NA server sucks. And the reason why is because people are more passive on EU. So you can get away with playing more aggressive and farming tanks because they're not going to punish you as much. It's not the same thing on NA. Like, there's a reason why, Crazy Cats, that on the NA server, the highest average damage is 3,600. Like, it's not the fact that the entire NA server does not have people. If you look on average damage of EU versus NA, the top 10 people on EU are over 4,000. The top 10 people on NA, every single one is 3,600 to 3,400. The reason why is because of the way the players perform on this server. It is much harder to predict what they're going to do. That's the problem. You can reliably predict what people are going to do on the European server. You can predict, okay, this medium's going to go there. These heavies are going to go here. This tank destroyer is going to go there. On NA, you will see players that don't make logical maneuvers. And what that ends up doing is it puts you in a situation where you just can't figure it out. Like, look at our T22 here. This player has decided that they're no longer going to go to the medium flank, but the enemy team's running 2 platooning T100s. So the question is, are we going to be in a situation now where we lose medium side because our T22 has decided that pushing here is more important? These are all things you have to put through your mind, right? There you go. Look at that. Karo's already flanking. So just like that, we already lost. And this is the example I'm giving. Like, we already... Look, our 183 now is to jump off. This is why going to medium flank is important. So our T22, by pushing here, has screwed our team. Now, on EU, you might not have somebody YOLO this aggressive. But on NA, we've lost already because nobody on our team decided that holding the... I mean, is it possible we could win? Sure. But look at this. Our boss shot Tion and T22 are over here, which means that our tank destroyers... This is exactly what I described it as before. It's exactly as I described it. Our tank destroyer's dead because he got screwed. Like, we could win, but it's just such a good example of why playing your medium to this flank of the map screws over the people that actually matter.
I'm going to stay in the back here.
Alright, I'm gonna come back and support you. Yeah, now you're getting... Notice how you're getting screwed because of our mediums not holding off the mediums? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why are we having to fight mediums and heavies? Because our mediums didn't want to do their job. EU and Asia definitely have more skilled players than NA? No. It's 100% a server issue. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. There's a reason why the moment I swap over to EU, I'm able to go 4,000 average. It's not that. I hate to break it to you. It's just cope. That's all it is. It's copium. People will never admit that there's a difference between the servers, because if they do, then they'd have to admit that, like, they're not the best player in the world. Focus the Karo. Oh, okay, he hits that? Really? Really? Okay.
Trying to prevent the T100 from moving up at the same time.
Well, don't worry, we have a Sheridan who could be helping us, but isn't. Isn't that fun? Nice.
Got a shot on the T100.
I see that.
I'm trying to get as much bounces as possible off of them.
Okay. I'm going to use you as cover from the Karo, and then when I reload, I'm going to push wide and get the Karo killed. Alright, push the T100.
That's exactly what I'll do then. Going up on the T100.
There you go. They misplayed.
So tank possible.
I don't even worry about him at this point. Just turn around. He's going to waste your time.
T22 medium behind us.
Problem is NA are trying to bring UE and Asia tactics into a server. No, they're not. It's just the NA players are bad. It's not skilled players. It's the bad players. There's no tactics. That's the problem. This is what you don't understand. The NA player base is bad. Most people on EU are smart enough to not YOLO. The NA players, how many times have I showcased a TVP player? Every single time there's a TVP player on my team, they YOLO. It's not a question of will they YOLO, it's when will they YOLO. Every single time the TVP player YOLOs. Every single time. And it's why every single time I say it's going to happen. And it does. Like clockwork.
I'm lagging. Bad time.
Blind fire that bush when you, oh, never mind. Doesn't even matter.
I'm just gonna move down.
Just try and live. Nah, you're cooked, aren't you? Yeah.
I am.
Oh. Oh. Never mind. It's alright. You didn't really do anything wrong here. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about by the heavies getting screwed by the mediums. I'm sorry, but if you think that driving your medium to heavy flank is an influential play, it's not. It might be. Sometimes, but like... What am I supposed to do in a 116 and a mouse when we're getting flanked because our mediums decided not to hold? Okay. There you go, 5,400 damage. I'm not too skilled myself, but even the least of the time I have teammates who don't understand a 3v1 on the medium flank and everyone decides to go heavy side. It's just like, I mean, the question, I told you guys already. Look at their mediums. These are the guys that flanked. 3,700 damage, 2,900 damage. The problem is when you have your Bosch Ation and you have your T22 medium, who both drive immediately to the heavy flank, we got flanked immediately. And I showed it there. We immediately got flanked. On the European server, you don't have that happen. On Europe, you don't have mediums immediately flanking you, which is why you can get away with playing your mediums aggressive on the heavy side. On NA, this is what happens. Immediately, you will be flanked. And it's why our 183 died in about 10 seconds and had the drive off. And it's why we had to immediately turn around and now fight a T22, two T100 LTs, and a Karo in a mouse and a 116 F3. There's nothing you can do in that situation. There's nothing. I mean, you literally sat there and just played Diabetes Simulator in your tank. It's not even fun. It's why the mouse sucks right now, because Super Heavies are just so useless in the current meta. Like, I'm not even raging. It's just... It's not fun to have that situation happen. I'm sorry for anything I did wrong. You're fine. Just focus on being better at the game, you poob. Yeah, generally don't go to that spot you went to. That's not a good position to go. Usually go there. That spot is a lot safer and you won't have to worry nearly as much.
I did not see the project go up that hill.
Oh, he did. I'm going to turn around and hold. You can figure out what you want to do.
Sit here and be absolutely useless. Please don't leave me, Reno. Hey, look, they have a camping super heavy. Or, nope, never mind, that's not super heavy. That's an octopus.
Alright, reloading. Like, cats, don't get me wrong. there's definitely a difference in skill level between servers, but let me put it like this. In comp, NA is better than EU right now. Like, I remember MJ, who's the top, like, in one of the top clans, he's gotten multiple first place finishes. And I remember he told me that they scrimmed the European clans, and they smoked them. Like, absolutely smoked them in a scrim. This was about a year ago. But the point being, when the NA teams scrimmed the European teams, they absolutely smoked
FY,
them.
the girly is... Oh, Hori. Girly's
Dead.
dead. I can't keep track of stuff.
But, when the NA teams scrimmed the European teams, the NA teams absolutely smoked. And I should also mention that the EU teams, like when Fatness was still playing, also were incredibly influential, and pretty sure they beat Europe and only lost to the Russian team in Blitzmasters. So there are two examples there of where North American players have been better than European players. Yet you look at players' average damage. Fatness is regarded as one of the best players in the game, mechanically skilled, situational, all of that. He averages 36 to 3,700 average damage. And that's if he's playing in the best tanks on the best times, and half the time he's using same control mode. Again, it's not the question of X players are better than Y players. It's the question of whether you're going to get YOLO'd or not, right? Pretend you have 10 games played, and the 10 games on Europe, 1 out of the 10, there's a random play, and that person YOLOs in an autoloader and dies. Now you're on NA, and you have that same 10 battles. Out of those 10, maybe 3 or 4 of those games, you are going to have random plays and YOLOs. You guys have been watching the games I've been playing today. How many of the games have had random YOLOs from mediums going to the wrong side of the map, from autoloaders driving out in the open? We actually haven't had too many bad teams apart from the first two, but Furry can agree here that how many 50B players have we had drive out in the open now and kill themselves? We played on Yamato Harbor, and there was a 50B that drove out in the open and died immediately, to you and me. We played on we played on Rockfield, and there were the 2 platooning 50Bs on the enemy team who went to the wrong side of the map, flanked, and died. That was when you were in the 183.
I actually need help here. I don't know what to do with this tank on this map.
Sit right there. Well, in that bush there.
I will sit right there in that bush then.
What's wrong with same control mode? It inflates your skill, or not inflates your skill, it inflates the win rate and damage you have because it puts you against worse players. It's a fact that people that play on PC are more skilled than people that play on mobile. I mean, it's just guaranteed. Mobile gamers are worse than PC gamers, and it's not because mobile players have a better device. It's not because PC players have a better device to play on. It's generally because people that are playing on mobile don't care as much, and you know they might be playing on an 18,000-year-old piece of trash phone, so that's why. Bro, Badger, what are we doing, bro? There you go. Like, this game's a great example. Look at our T100 LT, guys. Look at our Progetto. Now, in this game, we've already had our mediums YOLO into the open for no reason, no advantage, no benefit, but they've done it. And the question to you is, would that happen on Europe? Chances are no. Look at this. Like, this game's already over. They've already lost. Like, that's kind of wild when you think about it. I see it. Yeah, I mean, this is such a good example here. Nothing's wrong with same control mode. People use this copium way. They do. Yeah, exactly.
I missed. Oh my god.
I don't even think most people who play on mobile even run same control mode. No, they don't. It's only people that are quote-unquote skilled and then use same control mode to pretend they're skilled. That's what it is. Like, I know a lot of players who use same control mode and then say, oh, I'm really good. I'm like, yeah, bro, you went up against like 20%ers. Congrats. This Badger keeps getting in my way, and it's really annoying. I saw that.
You saw nothing.
I saw everything. Bro, what? They still have a tank left? I didn't even know. I thought that the boss Shotgun was dead, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm the threat, though. Not the E4, who's gonna kill you. It's me in the 116. Yes, E4. Believe it or not, but if you drive over the ridge, you can kill this guy. Instead, you're gonna let him shoot you. I think mobile is better than PC. It is. It literally gives you auto-aim. I mean, what else do I need to say?
I did so good.
He was better at comp. To simply put it, Crazy Cats, I'm not really going to argue this much more because as a player who's put thousands of games on both servers and actually knows what I'm talking about, I can tell you it's not a skill difference between players. If you think that, then go talk to Fatness. I don't know what to say. Oh, so far this has been a pretty chill stream.
Don't want that on there, want that. I'm fixing my stuff on it really quick.
What, on the Minotauro?
Yeah, I'm fixing some stuff on it because some stuff just doesn't look right on here from the last time I used it.
You know what's funny is I'm actually doing better with you than a lot of people. And the reason why is not what you would think. I'm going to let you guess why.
Oh, knowing the obvious is that I'm bad, it can't be that.
It's actually very simple. The reason why I'm doing better with you... Oh yeah, what was this? 4202 is a very fun tank. It is a fun tank. But, the reason why I'm doing better with you is because you're actually sticking with me. That is why.
I'm trying.
Most of the people I play with who think that they're really good drive away. Like, I'll platoon with Floof. We'll both be in heavies or mediums, and then he'll go somewhere different from me and then get YOLO'd and die. And if he had just stuck with me, as I've told him many times, we'd be fine.
So would you rather play with him or me?
I'd rather play with somebody that sticks with me. I'd rather have somebody who might be less skilled and actually helps me when I need support. Like, at the end of the day, the reason you play in a platoon is so that you can platoon. If I want to play and not feel like I have a platoon mate, then I'll just be in VC with somebody and not have them on my team. Because at the end of the day, when you're platooning, you're going up against an enemy platoon. And even if they're worse players, if they're working together, chances are they'll do better, right? If you're up against two M48 Pattons and they're both putting their tanks aggressive on a ridgeline, what am I going to do to counter that? Well, what I need is a tune mate to help me counter that.
I missed. I tried to get a hatch shot and I didn't do too well in that.
I want to hatch him, but I'm going to go for it. Up.
I wish I was able to hit a hatch shot. That would have been good. There's a Leopard PTA, one PTA behind me, and there's a Hori, or CC.
We need to push. Well, we'll see. I don't want to push just yet, but we'll see what happens.
183 on my act. I'm gonna move up with the K91 since he's doing just that.
Okay, we unspawn. Okay. Why is this tank so large? Like, that's another massive problem with this vehicle. It's just huge.
Oh, they cleared the M48, so that's a good thing. I can technically turn my back to the rest of the tanks over here.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, what was that? That was the lowest roll possible.
Three, two, one. It may have hit. I highly doubt it. But, yeah. the reason that there's different win rate between or not win rate, damage. The reason why there's different damage between the servers is simply because of the players. They have different play styles. One group of players YOLOs, and the other group of players doesn't. Chems has said it too. It's not just even Blitz. It's just the NA player base versus the World of Tanks PC player base, or the World of Tanks European player base. I mean, I remember when Chems was playing on the Russian server, and he said they're all brain dead, and it's the easiest farms ever. Like, you ask any comp player, and they will all agree with the exact same thing. It's just, I don't know. I can't give you an explanation why. I think it's mainly because just Americans are stupid. But I don't know.
Yeah, he's up on your left.
You also have to remember that there is a large Hispanic player base on the NA server. And for some reason, a lot of the Hispanic players love to YOLO. Did that Sheridan block your shot?
Oh, I can't aim.
Yeah, this is a very skilled player here. Now this is an EU player.
Better than me.
There you go. I mean, he gave me 1500 damage.
I missed him twice because I can't aim.
How long have I been
First,
streaming?
I did do 2.2.
Nice. See, like, cats, here's an interesting example, right? Today, I've had overall teams that haven't made me want to kill myself. And most of the enemy have been pretty bad. By the way, I fully believe that skill-based matchmaking is in the game. You want proof? I'm platooning with somebody who is... How many games? 3,000 on this account? 2,700, right? So I'm platooning with somebody that has 2,700 games. And we are having, what, the freest wins ever? Like, you gotta agree, these wins are pretty free. We had, like, 2 trash games at the beginning, and then, like, after that, everything has been free.
I agree with you, because my win rate went up from 55.16 to 55.27.
Yeah, like, the teams have been incredibly brain dead today. And I believe to some extent that there's some sort of skill-based matchmaking in Blitz. Because, I mean, these have been really, really easy games. They haven't been Noob MM, though. Like, if you go to notifications, you look at this game here, you look at the enemy team, 80,000 games. That one has 2,000, but this one has 7,000. Like, this is not Noob MM. 9,000, but look at these players on the enemy team. 47%, 41%, 46%, 40%. Like, I don't know, man. I think it's a little weird that everybody's 40% on the enemy team when I platoon is somebody that's not the most battles played. I mean, your win rate's not low. It's just a little weird, not gonna lie. But point being, you know, you look at my stats today. So far, I have played 14 games in the 114 SP2. And out of those 14 games, my average damage is 3,841. Now, I guarantee that's more damage than anybody is going to do in this tank in 14 battles. Even Peter. Like, point being, if you get games like this, you're gonna get free damage. And the win rate's okay, like 71%, whatever. But it's entirely dependent on the games you get. Have I been doing anything incredible today? I've been doing some stuff. Like, I had a 7,000 damage game. I had a 6,000 damage game. Like, I've had some decent games. I've had some decent farms. I've also had some bad games. I had a 1,200 damage game. So, I don't know. A little weird. A little weird if you ask me.
You know, it's sad, even on Droodles' 1,200 damage game, I still couldn't beat him.
Yeah, you did 1,000. I'm not even trying to argue anymore. No, I'm just pointing out, like, I can tell you that the reason this game, like, I don't know, when they do the server merge and they make it so you can play on the EU server, I think it'll be a very good experiment. That will be the best experiment.
I should YOLO.
Well, then you'd be the average NA player. Florida man YOLOs into enemy team.
Yeah, actually, I might activate my super speed booster and go do that. It sounds fun.
Good luck. I'll be watching. Oh, am I spotted? This tank has terrible camo.
I capped it in
I'm
my.
not.
I capped the MV.
You capped? You mean hatch?
Yeah, I shot the hatch. Cap, whatever.
Oh, he turned at the last second, bruh. Good job, T30. You drove out sideways and got penned by an actual brainlet.
I can't really do anything sitting here, but I also can't really move up because then I'm gonna get killed.
Right. It's fine. Look at medium flank. All we have to do is hold and we win. I've said it so many times. If you win medium flank, you win the game. That is the biggest bit of advice I can give anybody when it comes to blitz. Win medium flank, you win the game. If you hold in your heavies and you win the other side of the map, you win the game. It's that simple. Medium flank is the most important position in the game. Now, you could say, why don't you all push medium side? But you can't do that either, because if every single player in the team pushes to medium side, what you end up having is nobody on heavy side. You need to have people on both sides of the map to win. Alright, I'm just pushing. Let's just go. This is boring. We're going to deal literally 0 damage this game. Okay. This is
coming down.
Definitely the worst gun in tier 10.
I missed.
Yeah, I saw. My favorite part about this tank is the armor just sucks. Like, if the armor was actually decent on it to a point where you could get bounces, I would understand Wargaming making the vehicle so trash everywhere else. But, like, the armor is just terrible. It's actually kind of a joke. Thank you, game. Once again. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to get off after this game finishes.
All good. Well, there you go. A crazy game. Wow. Server merge is coming with Reforged updates. You're going to have to wait till, like, next year. Yeah, it's going to be a while. War Thunder makes you pay hundreds for one mid-tank. Yeah, it does. Did you do better than me, finally? No, never mind.
I'll never be better.
Alright, well, I'm guessing you're heading off?
Yep.
Alright, have a good one. I'll, hit you up in DMs later or whatever. Let's see what Dizzy sent me. Let me make sure you guys can see this. You can. Is this Dizzy getting bounces? Play. Yes, truly a skilled player here.
Well, knowing me, I'll probably be on Discord till midnight.
Yeah, I know you'll be messaging me.
You'll be telling me to go to sleep.
I probably will.
I will defy that.
Yes. What am I looking at here, Dizzy? Was that it? Oh, I see. So it's just a bunch of apes. I mean, the thing about the 116 armor is that it's not, like, actually awful. If we go to, like, Blitz Kit, and we go to Tankopedia, we go to tier 10, we go to China, right? This is the 116 armor. So its lower plate is about... The problem is, look at how weak the lower plate is. Like, 120 and 211. So, like, if you angle it, the problem is that the corner here is now a weak spot. So, like, the armor is just tragic. Like, look at how weak that becomes. So, ideally, and by the way, giving it enhanced armor does nothing. But ideally, and this is what it looks like against heat. So, like, it's just bad. I think the best way, so it looks like the best way to angle it is right about there. We'll see how that works. But now, well, yeah, we'll have to see. The problem is if you're anywhere below it, you can pen it. If you're above it, you can't. But, yeah. So, it seems like the best way to use this tank is to slightly angle it. We'll try. We'll try angling it and see if we can get bounces.
I think you should play a different tank on your last game.
Nah, I'm only gonna do one more game and then call it. It's already an hour and 20 minutes. Today's stream was chill, in general.
I think you like me playing better.
I think I like you playing bad.
I mean, hold on, I'm dying.
It's more damage for me.
I think you liked me playing with you.
Well, it was better than Floof, I'll tell you that. Playing with Floof, just... like, what are we doing here, bro? What is this guy doing? I'm gonna go over here. I thought you were going to... die. I see. Speed. We need the 116 F3 to have that auto-loading gun like it does on PC. I agree. 5-second intro clip, I think it would actually be pretty fun. But remember, this is wargaming. We can't have fun. I'm trying to think how I want to do this here. I could go for the 121, but I think that's a waste of time. But the boss Chation's going to run away. They only have a Conway, though.
Droodles should YOLO.
Oh, there it is. I make one poke. Minus 1,200 health. Wow. So their whole team's camping. Makes sense. Okay. Doesn't matter, though, because we'll still win, so... SMD. Come on, 1-2-1, poke it. I can't pen him anywhere. Yeah, come over here, 1-2-1. Yeah, not so fun, is it? No, it's not.
If I perhaps did a $2 donut, would you play one more game?
I get lit on fire. In what? Great. I wonder how many tanks on the enemy team are going to camp in their spawn. I was having a little bit of fun in the 116, but this last game definitely ruined that experience quite a bit. This last game has been very unfun.
It's because I left.
I don't know what it is, but wow. I don't know. The enemy team was actually terrible, but they have so many. They have 3 tanks camping in their spawn, and every time I poked, not a single tank bounced me. Like, that's the problem with this tank, though. Like, it just doesn't get bounces. Nobody misses. The mid plate there is the weak spot. Nobody misses it. It's just like, I'm not allowed to enjoy this game. That's really what it is. I'm not allowed to enjoy this game. Good job, Conway. Remarkable. And I got lit on fire. This is the 4th game I've been lit on fire now. No damaged fuel tank, no previously damaged module, just boom, on fire. Right through the front. That's a good way to balance a tank wargaming. Let's make its fuel tank trash. Went stream 140 with me, stinker? Meh. 140 cringe. I did okay, I guess. I don't know. I blocked 0. Like, the tank's armor is just so mid. I also don't know why the tank doesn't have gun depression. I think it has 8 degrees on PC, if I'm not mistaken, but for some reason Wargaming gave it 6 in Blitz. It's whatever. I'm going to do one more game, because that game was really mid. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, I didn't mean to click that either. There we go. Back to Blitz.
In
Oh, I'm
reality,
clicking on
he meant
everything.
to click those two things.
Yes, I meant to click Microsoft Store.
Yep. You
That's
were
definitely
debating
what I
about
wanted to do.
uninstalling.
Blitz, yeah. I debate about that every second. I thought you had to go.
Well, just off the game.
Why?
Because
I see. You're right about being E4 being a good TD. I mean, I've always called it like one of the best heavies in the game. Alright. So maybe didn't mold that hard even while playing in this tank. I mean, I'm doing okay in it. It's just sometimes it's hard to enjoy the game when you never get a bounce, even though you're in a heavy. I'm running enhanced armor too. Like, that's the funny part. It's not like I'm running less armor. So, it's kind of a joke. They have a Patton, they have a T100 LT, they have a Boss Shotgun. So, 3 mediums. And there's one of them. I don't know why my FPS has dipped so hard now. It doesn't even make sense to me why my FPS dips to begin with when playing Blitz.
it's hinting at you to uninstall it.
I agree. Average light tank player here. Okay. Are we gonna do anything, team? We just gonna let the T100 just, yeah, there you go. Good job, T100. So let me get this correct. You YOLO'd in the open for no reason. You did a whopping 300 damage to me and then went to the same spot as before for literally no advantage. Okay. Oh, now we got the other player doing it. Wow, these are some skilled players here. Yes, please tell me players on the European server are doing this crazy cats. Like, just look at the game that I'm playing here. Like, this is not... This is... No, there you go. There it is. Another... yes, the T-30 in the open. Not spotted. Literally 200 meters away. Not spotted. Yes. Don't worry, my fuel tank is damaged again. But, like, you just can't tell me that people are doing this on the European server. You just can't. I like how I'm the one who has to kill that boss Shotgun, because apparently that was too challenging for my team. Wow, we got a bounce. That's impressive. It's like the first bounce I've gotten all game. 368 from a 490 alpha. I think that actually was a min roll there. Now, at least the good thing about this tank is that we have a rammer on, so we can get faster reloads. No bounce, of course. No bounce. I'm hoping that my team will get that player cleared. I'm going to ignore him, and I'm going to push the 60 TP. There you go. And then all that's left is the 268. Alright, well, not a bad game, actually. Decent one to end off on, at least. I should have just saved my shell. But, oh well, it's whatever. I can't get too mad. I did 4,000 anyway. It's just this tank's armor. If it had anything going for it, it would have been fine. But it's alright. On some maps, you shouldn't send your heavies on medium side, but like CM Port Bay exist, yeah. There you go, an ace. Well, I mean, did pretty good today, surprisingly. Let me see
Because
the
I was
win rate and
there.
average damage. It is. You are the carry. Well, there you go. I mean, where's the heck is Streamlabs? Yeah, okay. So, 3,600 average damage with 76% win rate for 17 games in the 116 F3. I find it funny how Blitzstar still has not added the W8 counter for this tank for some reason. I don't understand that, but okay. My average damage has been going up in it at least, and my win rate is now breached 70% win rate. But, yeah. My most damage is actually that 7,200 damage game in the vehicle, so that's pretty nice. I wonder what the most damage dealt in this tank is. Let's see. Hall of Fame, tier 10, all time. It's got to be the lowest. It is. The highest all time is 7,600. That means I have the second highest game in the vehicle now. What a piece of trash. Like, actually, what a piece of trash. Oh, well. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Stream, whatever you want to call it. I mean, technically it is a video. A stream is a form of video. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing the subscribe button down below. And apart from that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.